Alright, welcome back. So we're gonna head into the marshes now and fight this giant snake here. First you're gonna want to equip, this is why you want Fire Elemental on Eris and Enemy Skill on Eris. So I didn't change any of my materia setup from the last video. You want to make sure Eris has a limit break though. Make sure she has it ready and don't use it, just keep attacking this guy until he stands up. He has a very powerful enemy skill that we will use a lot. It's called Beta, and it's really useful. So just keep using Quake and Mantra Magic on him. And once he stands up, no matter what, you want to keep Eris in standby and have her health at maximum %, because his attack does like 454 damage or something. Beta does. The enemy skill we're gonna use. And just keep casting Quake. Whenever he attacks Eris, cure her, but if she attacks one of your other party members, you don't have to worry about them as much, but it's still good not to have them die so that he starts attacking Eris or something. And it can take a while until he actually does them Beta, or use Beta, but you want to have Healing Wind ready and hit it as soon as he uses Beta to kind of cancel out his next follow-up attack, which he bites you right after he uses it, so that can be really dangerous. And yeah, just have Fire link to Elemental for Eris's defense, because Beta is a Fire Elemental attack. And what he did right there was he kicked someone out of the out of battle. They're not like kicked out of your party or anything, they're just kicked out of this fight, and they won't gain any experience, and you can't use them for the rest of this fight, so kind of sucks. And you want to make sure to save before doing this in case it happens to Eris. And you don't want as many magic equipped to Eris. Like, you don't want Quake. Maybe all you want is Cure and Enemy Skill, because it'll lower her HP, which is something we don't need. We want her HP as high as possible to survive his attack. And yeah, just keep hitting him with Quake with Cloud and keep Eris on standby. There isn't really much to say here. So when he attacks you like that, just have Cloud Cure, because you don't want Eris to waste a turn in case he actually does use Beta or something. I also inflicted Sadness on my team with a Tranquilizer, so they have a higher defense. And stuff. So just keep it ready, because he can use Beta at any time, and it does take a while, as you can tell from the length of this video. It's already in 4 minutes and he still hasn't used it. But here it is. Use Healing Wind as soon as he maybe crouches down like that to cancel out his next attack. That's unfortunately going to kill the Cloud, but we've earned Beta. And we also healed up Eris with our limit break there, because he's going to bite you next, just like that. And we can attack him with his own medicine. Beta. Give him a taste of his own medicine here. Now this is risky, because I maybe should have healed, because his biting attack does 150 like that, yeah. So that's really risky that I did that. but she's also running, Beta also takes up a lot of MP, so using an Ether and using Beta right after using an Ether is also risky because he has a turn to attack, so maybe use an Ether, then Cure with your next turn, and then use a Beta. But it does like 900 damage, so you really just want to be careful after taking this long to learn that enemy skill. And he's dead. Congratulations, you beat a giant snake, I forgot his name. Nothing special was really earned from him. And get out of there. Because he isn't dead, he can still attack you. And I just healed up my party right there, so now we're gonna catch another Chocobo with our second Ty Green and run into this one who doesn't have the birds and use a Mimic Green right on him, right off the bat. You want to be fast about this because he can escape at any moment. And kill off those two little otter things, whatever they are. Not otters, but I don't know, onions maybe. And you want to kill those off fast as possible, because as soon as you kill them off, that Chocobo is going to be yours. And unfortunately, it took forever to die, so you caught a Chocobo right after. And now that we have a Chocobo, you're automatically going to be riding it. So just use the D-pad to ride it. Don't press circle or X or anything to get off it because they'll run away. And you can still attack. That snake can still fight you, like right there. Unfortunately, I didn't know that it could still attack you. So you want to avoid it. And luckily I saved and I just recaught it. And you see Sephiroth actually killed the snake with no problem whatsoever. Now you have to leave and come back and you'll be in this cave. I rearranged my materia. Restore all, Choco Wind and Elemental on Eris's attack. Enemy skill on Eris's attack, restore all, Earth, and cover because I want Red 13 to learn his Limit Break. I also gave Steel to Cloud because there is another weapon for Tifa that we're going to steal. So go up here and get the long range materia and give it to Eris, because now we can put her in the back and give her that so she can attack from the back. And what that does is, if there's any flying enemies, you know, stuff like that, then you can attack them from the back. I don't know if it does less damage or not though, but there's a couple items up here as well. And the enemy you're going to want to fight is around here somewhere. Kind of looks like Windman from Mega Man. So there he is. You're going to want to steal a glove, power glove or something like that from him. All you need is one, of course. And of course it takes forever to steal from it, so I'm probably going to have to edit it. I think I edited it out. I can't check while I'm recording, of course, but yeah, I did edit. And the item you steal from him is a Grand Glove, another useful weapon for Tifa there. So if you go down to the right here, there's a Mind Source, and that's the last item in this cave, so leave. And you run into the Turks. After talking to them, don't leave yet, go into this little back room here. And I'm gonna fight around here because until I learn the second limit break for Red 13, because enemies in here come in pairs of 4s and 3s, so I just give enemy skill to Red 13 and have him use Mantra Magic because I can take him out really easily. So I'm just gonna grind here.